Yeah, I know. I know. All right, good morning and happy Friday, everybody. Across San Antonio, across Texas, we're looking at nice conditions. We have mostly clear skies, a couple of clouds overhead, but they're not obstructing any of the beauty that's out there this morning. It's still morning, right? Yeah, it's almost 11 a.m. It's blue bonnet skies. It's a beautiful winter day. It's going to be a warm winter day. We're going to talk about temperatures near record territory this afternoon. Normal high this time of year, where we should be stopping in early January. It's winter, right? Our temperatures should stop at like 62 to 63 for the afternoon high, based on average. But today, we're going to overachieve. We're going to go above and beyond, and we're forecasting a high which would tie a record of 86 degrees. Normal is 63. We're going to be near 86 this afternoon under a sunny sky. And that's what we're seeing all day today, and pretty much through Sunday and Monday, very similar weather. A little cooler this weekend, but today is going to be the warmest out of the next 7 to 8. So just a heads up there. If you have any questions, comment down below. Join the conversation. We'll be talking about weather for the next 15 or 20 minutes. If you want to know about the weather, not just in San Antonio, Central Texas, maybe up farther north towards Dallas, or even the weather across the Midwest or the Northeast, we can always take a look at satellite, radar, and take a look at weather elsewhere across the nation. But yeah, here in San Antonio, it's quiet, it's sunny, it's beautiful, and it feels great. Something that's not great is the latest pollen count. You know, back on, what was it, Tuesday or Monday, we had the highest count of the season so far, above 11,000. It was like 11,800. Now today is the highest count of the season so far. We're above 12,000. That is very heavy to extreme. Molds are light, 310, not bad. But if you are feeling congestion, if you're feeling pressure, you know, in your face, if you're feeling the sniffles, if you're sneezing a lot, it's most likely the jump and rapid increase in mountain cedar. Because yesterday it was around 1,000. Now it's over 12,000. So a huge difference in the pollen count from one day to the next. And because winds will be a little breezy this afternoon, we'll have westerly winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. That will probably aid in the higher count tomorrow as well, at least a similar count, because 12,000 has been the highest we've seen so far. So if you're sneezing, it's likely the mountain cedar. All right, so we talked about the warmth. Take a look at this. We'll zoom in. 86 degrees, the forecast high for today. That is 23 degrees above normal. And that would tie a record set back in 2006 of 86 degrees on this day of January 2nd. This weekend, things improve a little bit cooler, a little bit. 78 on Saturday, 72 on Sunday. This weekend looks gorgeous, though. If you haven't made any outdoor plans this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, make them, because this is going to be a beautiful weekend. Yes, it'll be warmer than the winter normal, but hey, 70s, that is beautiful afternoon temperatures. Low humidity, really nice and comfortable. Good morning, Anastasia. Good morning, Paula. Hope you're having a wonderful week. It is Friday, and it's just about the weekend, right? We're almost there. We're almost to Saturday. And yeah, so this weekend today, you know, nice weather, sunny weather, clear weather. The mornings will remain a little chilly, but nothing too cold. Today's forecast high 86 degrees. It is January 2nd. I should put 2026. Yeah, I have to get in that habit. Let me put myself back on camera. It is the second day of the new year. I'm just so used to putting 2025. Real time, right? Real time edits. All right, so let's go back to that graphic. So yeah, with sunny skies, drier air moving in, our forecast high is around 86 degrees for this January 2nd. The daily record is 86, set back in 2006. Now, if you're wondering what is the warmest January temperature on record, that's 89 degrees, set back on January 30th in 1971. So that's the warmest January temperature. But what is the all-time warmest winter temperature in San Antonio history? It's actually 100 degrees, set back in February of 1996. Anastasia, I'm doing great. I'm enjoying the nice weather. In my opinion, 70s and 80s this time of year with low humidity. It's nice weather, even though it's warmer than normal. I do like this weather a lot, but I'm doing well. I'm doing great. I'm enjoying my Friday morning. It feels great outside, and this weekend is upon us, so I can't wait to enjoy Saturday and Sunday with nice weather inbound in San Antonio and across the state as well. Anywhere across Texas looks great as well. This morning wasn't that cold. It was a lot warmer. 60 was the morning low in San Antonio. This data is saying 40 in Kerrville, 45 at Hondo. It just depends on where the cloud cover was across the area. That has a big influence on morning lows. 52 at Rock Springs this morning. Record low was 15 back in 1979. It just shows you that it can get cold in January. You got to keep, got to stay ready because these cold fronts coming fast. But anytime soon, no, it's going to be pretty warm in San Antonio for the next 5 to 6 days. Matter of fact, we're already at 77 degrees at 11 a.m. on your Friday morning. 75 at Bulverde, same thing elsewhere. There's lots of 77s on the map. We have Castroville, Devine, Moore, Helotes, Timblewood Park, New Braunfels, all at 77 degrees. 66 at Hondo. Good morning, Deborah. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. Hope you're having a great start to your week, or great wrapping up to your week, right? We're almost to the weekend. 73 at Victoria, 66 at Del Rio, 70 at Eagle Pass. It's clear outside. Notice today we'll see a westerly shift to our winds. That'll help dry things out, and that'll help really ramp up our air temperatures. Notice out to our south and west, there will be a few spots near Carrizo Springs, Eagle Pass, Cotulla. That could easily get to 87, 88, 89 degrees today. It's going to be a warm January afternoon in South Central and South Texas. Tomorrow morning, not too cold, mid-50s in the hill country, upper 50s, lower 60s around San Antonio, nothing too crazy, mostly clear skies. And look at this. Weak front drops in Saturday, drops our high temperature from record territory near 86 to 78 tomorrow. A little colder Sunday morning in the mid to upper 40s. And then high temperatures pretty nice and comfortable in the lower 70s. So again, if you don't have any outdoor plans yet, make them this weekend. It looks to be perfect. Highs in the 70s and lows in the 40s and 50s. Heads up, today by about 2 and 3 o'clock, between now and about this afternoon, wind speeds will be ranging anywhere from 15 to 25 miles an hour. So a little breezy to windy at times in the area. And then winds slowly die down by late tonight into early Saturday. But because of the winds, a little breezy and gusty this afternoon, our fire danger has ramped up. Notice we're kind of in that very high to extreme category, anywhere from San Antonio, I-35, Austin, out east towards Gonzales and near Seguin. Any fire that sparks off on the highway and backyards and front yards, they have a likelihood of spreading pretty rapidly with these breezy winds, and more importantly, the drier air, the lower humidity. That'll help in the expansion of any fire that is spark off this afternoon or this evening. So avoid any outdoor burning, avoid driving over tall grass. Our drought is not good. It's still extreme in most locations in our area around San Antonio, the I-35 corridor. So any fire that sparks off will have brush and a conducive environment to spread rapidly. So avoid any outdoor burning. The fire danger is high to very high to even extreme in some areas east of Bexar County this afternoon. All right, next cold front, when does it arrive? Because as we mentioned, today, tomorrow, this weekend, most of next week, mid to upper 70s, very warm for this time of year, where our high temperatures are typically around 63 in the afternoon. So we're warmer than average. Next dose of cold air probably arrives sometime next weekend, Saturday to Sunday, January 10th and 11th. That's when our next front should drive in, bring another taste of winter back to South Texas. In the meantime, enjoy the, I would say, beautiful weather too, Perfecto. Yeah, Christine. Yeah, this is definitely not January weather, that's for sure. 86 degrees for a high, that is not January weather. This is more like March weather. So I would say spring-like this afternoon, a little bit more comfortable, I would say, tomorrow and Sunday in the 70s, mornings in the 40s and 50s. And then notice every single day for a lot of folks getting back to work, back to the routine, Monday through Friday next week, highs warmer than normal, upper 70s most afternoons with a lot of sunshine. Next chance for rain comes with our next cold front next weekend. That'll drop highs below normal, probably back into the 50s and 60s, more winter-like next weekend, the 10th and 11th of January. And that'll also produce a small chance for a couple of showers here and there. Download the KENS 5 app. It is free in the App Store. Any additional updates on these Cold fronts that are expected to move through over the next 10 days. Record heat this afternoon. Any changes in the weather flow, you'll have access to our team of Mets providing daily information, daily updates on our weather forecast. So you can always download the KENS 5 app. It's free. It's free in the App Store. And you'll have daily, hourly updates on the weather here in San Antonio and across the region as well. From here to the Hill Country, out west, even farther south, we have updates across our region in South Central and South Texas as well. Have a wonderful Friday. Have a great day and a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the weather this weekend. Again, today will be warm, 86 degrees. That'll be near record high territory. And then finally a little cool down by Saturday and Sunday. And then next week, here comes the recovery. Back to near 80 on Tuesday and Wednesday for January 6th and 7th.